blinded by the
action.
You need that
Hollywood. Ooh, it's the life.
You're blinded by the
satisfaction.
You need that
Hollywood. Welcome to Hollywood.
What's bracking YouTube? It's your girl, TheRealRickylaDnae, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video it's a story time. And if you read the title, I bet you like, what in the world is she talking about? I mean, like, I'm only 16. I ain't got a lot of stories, but this is juicy. So I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging no more, and without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Jesus, thinking about this story just makes me like want to bust out into laughter. Like, I could laugh until I cry right now. Okay, so as a lot of people may know, or if you don't know, you're about to know. In the 3rd grade, I moved. Like, I switched townships, meaning I switched schools, I switched neighborhoods, just a whole new surroundings. You know what that means, you know, switching schools mean you're the new kid and you ain't really got a lot of friends. So, like, I had friends that summer, because we moved that summer. So, like, I had friends, they're family now, I had friends in that neighborhood, but we were all in different grades at the time. So, I didn't really have nobody to talk to in my grade. So when we got to school, I was kind of like, I was a loner a little bit. I don't even know where should I begin? Okay, I'm gonna just begin straight up. So once I got to school, whatever, you know, didn't have that many friends. But it was another girl who was new, like me. We clicked immediately. I'm gonna call her, let's name her Angel, because she really is an angel. Like, even still to this day, like, she's so sweet and kind, and she was sweet and kind then too. So Angel, we're gonna call her Angel. She's very angelic. Get those kind of vibes. No, but we're gonna call her Angel. Me and Angel, we clicked immediately because we were both new and like we both like kind and stuff like that. So we clicked. Then we clicked also with 2 other girls in our class. We're all in the same class, by the way. All the people that I'm going to talk about in this story. So we clicked another girl. We clicked with 2 more girls. What can I call them? Well, we're just going to call them best friends because they were best friends. Like, they were their own best friends, and we clicked with them. And then now we get to my sister, Nyasia. She's in the story time. Nyasia is in the story time. But Nyasia and Extra. We're gonna call the other girl, the other party, Extra. I'm not, because of what she does in the story, but also because, like, you know, this girl is really good. But no, mainly because of what she does in the story. It's so thrive. This story is like, like, thinking back on it, like, I just, like, what? Anyways, that ended up being me and Angel's new friend group, the best friends, and Nyasia and Extra. Now, mind you, at the time, Nyasia and Extra were best friends at the time, and when we first got there, they had been going to the school the longest. The other best friends, I don't remember if they were new. I don't think they were new, but they didn't, like, Nyasia and Extra had been going there since like kindergarten, something like that, and the other, like, the set of best friends, I don't know if they were new or not, but we all clicked. We clicked with them too. Like, that was our friend group, because me and Angel, we were both new, so like they all accepted us. You know, we all got really cool, went to each other's birthday parties, sleepovers, hung out outside of school, recess, all that good stuff. Like, we were always together, you know, whenever we had group projects and we got to pick like who we worked with, we always worked together. Whenever we got to pick our seats, we all tried to sit together, all that good stuff. So basically we get into, I'm not gonna like tell every single day that led up to this event, because like it was a while ago, I don't remember. But So we get into like, I don't know if it was like the middle endish of the year. I don't know. It was like in the middle of the year. I'm pretty sure it was in the middle of the year. So you know, once the middle of the year comes, you're comfortable with everybody. But basically, out of that friend group, I was the closest with, like, I was cool with everybody, but I started to get really close to Angel and Nyasia in particular out of the friend group. I was cool with everybody in the friend group, but like, you know how like in your friend group you have like some people that you're closer to than others. It's kind of like that. So I was closest to those two. Now, I don't know if Extra really liked me being close to Nyasia, because what I'm about to tell y'all gonna be shook. So one day in particular, Extra decided that she was getting a little heated, I guess, because in a way I was kind of like, I just moved here, I'm new here, they've been going here since like kindergarten or something, I don't know, and I kind of like finessed her best friend, you see. So it's like she got like, because me and Nyasia, we grew really close at that age. Like, we were really close. At like elementary school is how our friendship like flourished and blossomed into a sisterhood. Like, that's where it all started at. And me and Asia got really close. Like, we were super close. This day in particular, it started off very normal. You know, everybody's still cool. Everything was all right. Everything was fine. We had normal class. Everything was fine. Everybody was good. We had lunch. Now, mind you, during lunch, you know, you walk down the line in the class, so you go through the line, then you sit wherever you want to, right? So, mind you, on this day that I'm talking about, with this event taking place, I was walking with Nyasia. Like, to lunch, through the line, to our table. I was walking with Nyasia. So I'm walking through the line, still talking to her. Everything's normal. Everything's normal. We get to our table where the best friends, Angel, Extra, Nyasia, and myself, we all sit. So we're all sitting down eating lunch. Everything is normal. Now keep in mind, I told you how I just walked with Nyasia. Like, that's a very important piece for what I'm about to tell y'all later on in the story. But get to recess. Everything is normal. Like, everything was normal. Everything was fine. Everything was chill. Everything was good. Like, everything was so swell, and everything was all, you know, normal and perfect and chill, and we was all vibing together, you know. We was playing together, all that good stuff. Then, we get back to class. Everything's still normal. Now, in elementary school, I don't know how y'all elementary schools work, but at mine, we had like specials, like with like music, Spanish, art, PE, all that good stuff. So on this day, we had PE, and we were doing something called inside-outside jogging. Now, mind you, for PE, you kind of get split up from your friends, because, like, you know, if you talk too much, like, you get separated into these little squad things. Now, on this day, we were playing inside-outside jogging, and, well, it's not really a game, it's like an activity or whatever, and, like, people jog on the outer square, and people jog on the inner square. So, you know, everything was chill. I think me and Nyasia were on the inside at the same time, like the inner square at the same time, as the best friends and Angel. They don't really have, the best friends and Angel play very minor parts in the story. They're good people. They're part of the protagonist side. They're part of my side. But anyways, I think we were on the inside, or some people was on the outside. I don't know I don't remember. I just know I was running and like doing stuff on Nyasia and Angel. So basically, you know, so that means like Extra and either like I can't remember if the best friends were on the inside or outside, but that means Extra was on the outside. So fast forward into this gym class, and you know, Extra basically, well, no, I'm not even gonna tell y'all that yet, because you gotta hear how crazy this is, how crazy Nyasia is. I hope she watches this video. I hope she's like one of the first people to watch it, because she was crazy. But anyways, so we all like, I think our PE teacher or whatever, he called us by like squads to go get water. So all the kids in the hallway at the same time basically. But yeah, so, and then the water break, we weren't in like, our squads weren't called at the same time. Like, I feel like he called like evens and odds or something like that, probably, and her and extra squad went at the same time. But that's besides the point. Her extra were at the water break during the same time. Just remember that. I'm gonna get water. And, you know, we all come back from the water break, and Nyasha just giving me like the cold shoulder. Like, she was really not messing with me. Like, she was like not folding. She was like giving me side eyes, rolling her eyes, all types of attitude and just bad signals. So me being the blunt child I am, I'm still kind of blunt to this day, but like back then I really didn't have like a problem asking a question if I was curious. I'm very talkative. So I was very like, I could tell when something was off too. Like, I was just a child that was very like in tune to their intuition. Poor Jesus, what is wrong with me today? But yeah, so I was very in tune with that, and I just like caught her vibes, and I was just like, hold up, this we ain't because I was like, what type of stuff is you on? Like, what is you doing? And Angel noticed, and I don't know if we told the best friends. I don't even know if the best friends were there. I just know that was a part of our friend group. I just, you know. But so like Angel knows too. She's like, I don't know, like maybe you should just like, I was telling Angel about it because I was like why is Angel like treating me like this? Like something's off. You feel it too, like you see it. She was like, yeah, she is kind of like looking at you funny, stuff like that. She was like, so, you know, because Angel, like the peacemaker, she was like, just talk to her, you know, like just see what's up. But me being me, like I'm very blunt. I've always been blunt, like my whole life I've been blunt. So I just went up to her. I was like, why are you like acting shady? Like, I didn't say shady. I don't know what I said exactly. But basically I just come up to her like, what's your problem with me? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on? And she was like, and she, I hope she watches this because she was crazy. Like she was crazy. She was like, extra said that you told her that you were gay. Y'all, I was like, what? What? She was like, extra told me that you were gay and that you liked me and that you said all this other stuff. You want to go out with me, all this other stuff. And I was looking at her like, what? So I'm like, gay? Like, well, I'm in the 3rd grade. I barely know. I was just like, she told you I was what? Like, I was like literally mind blown. Like, I was so confused. when I'm in the 3rd grade, so like when I think of gay, I just think like of, I don't know, in the 3rd grade, when you like 8, 9 years old, you don't think like homosexuality and stuff like that. Like, that's the least of your worries in the 3rd grade for like some kids. I was one of those kids that was very timid and didn't know what she was talking about. So I'm like, gay? And she was like, yeah. And she told me that you said you liked me, you wanted me to be your girlfriend, this, that, and the third. And I was like, excuse you? Like, I was just so confused. I was like, hold up. I was like, when did she tell you this? Like, when did she have time to tell you this information? And she was basically like, she told me that you told her during lunch and that you said you wanted to be with me, you wanted to kiss me, all this other stuff. And I'm just looking like, she a whole liar, bro. Like, why she throwing dirt on my name? Like, I kid you not, I was just so confused. Like, I was like, what? Like, and I was like, okay, like, when did she tell you this? And she was like, she told me that you told her on the way to lunch. And I was like, mind blown. I walked to lunch with you. I didn't even talk to her. Like, how did she tell you this? Like, where did she get this information from? First of all, you know, like elementary school, you got the little elementary relationships and stuff like that. And I was like, how am I gonna be gay? How am I gonna like you? And I had a little boyfriend at the time. And I was like, how am I gonna be gay? And how am I gonna like you if I date such and such? And she was like she was thinking on it. And I was like, I walked to lunch with you, so how did I have the time to tell her all this? And she was just like thinking on it. She was like, you right. Like, she wasn't like, you right, like right then and there. But like at that day, she was just like, So for the rest of the day, she ain't really like, she was off of it. And she didn't talk to me, nor Extra, like nobody. She was just kind of frustrated for the rest of the day. Like the next day or whatever, we all talked and stuff like that. Got her to see where I was coming from. So then like, she was like, okay, well we about to talk this stuff out type stuff. She was on that, and Aisha was on that. So, cause you know, like Esther was her best friend, so like she like, I don't know who to believe. Like what you saying makes sense, and it's about you, so like that makes sense. But like basically, Extra got caught up in her lies. She got caught up, kind of exposed a little bit. Not in that sense. We're in the 3rd grade, guys. She got exposed for lying. Come on now. But yeah, like she got exposed, whatever. And after that, basically like me and Asia still got close and stuff like that. She kind of pushed, like Extra got gone. Like she wasn't a part of the friend group no more. Didn't really mess with Extra like that after that. And then like something else happened between them. Extra lied and almost got Asia in trouble. That's another story for another day. But basically after that, like I know after that one event, she just didn't mess with us. We didn't mess with her after that. I guess she got like really, I would be bad too, somebody finesse my best friend. First of all, you new here. Then not only are you new, but we invite you into our group and you take my best friend from me. Like I'd be hurt too. But yeah, Extra was a little extra. She was kind of mad. But like looking back on it, I could see why Extra was mad, because me and Asia were getting like really close, and like mind you, at the time that was Extra's best friend. Like Extra and Asia were like this. So me coming in, getting close to her, she probably didn't like that. No. So basically like after that, I know after that, like for sure after that, elementary school, she did not mess with me no more. She was like, I'm not here for this, I'm not here for y'all. No. So looking back on it, like I could just be like, what? And looking back on it, like it's just like, it's funny, like, but at the time, y'all, I was like, what? I ain't no gay, because you know, like I have all brothers, you know, male minds tend to be a little ignorant. More so my older brother at the time, his mind was very ignorant, and like, you know, gay, nothing was like, I didn't, like, we were young, we were kids, so we didn't really understand like sexuality and homosexuality at that age. So like I know like my brother and his friends, because my brother's 5 years older than me, so like at the time, like my brother was in middle school and stuff like that, I knew my brother and my cousin, like they would use gay as like an insult to their friends. Like they'd be like, ugh bro, you gay, like stuff like that. So you hear stuff like that at home, and then you know, you get to school and this girl's like, such and such said you was gay. You're gonna be like, I'm not gay though. But like now, I'm old enough, I understand. I actually have friends that are in the LGBT community. I have no problem with gay people. I never have. I'm personally not gay. I support their rights and stuff like that. But just like looking back on that story, like first of all, we were very ignorant. Second of all, what was we doing? Like you're like 8 and 9 years old. Where do you get this from? Like let me, like, I was wondering like, where did, like, what were we? we weren't bad, but as kids we were literally like, we was grown for our age, y'all. Like y'all ain't tell me we was wild like that, but like oh my gosh, like where do you get this from? Like we're 8 or 9 years old. You're in the 3rd grade. The 3rd grade. You ain't been going to school for that long. Like you're in the 3rd year of elementary school. You a 3rd grader. Like what? Oh my gosh, like that was just so funny. And then I just remember like, cause my little boyfriend at the time, he's gonna beat me up when he's not my boyfriend today. We're just friends today. But like we were boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, elementary school relationships, they don't count, but I told him what had happened. I was like, yeah, she tried to call me gay. He was like, it was just so funny. Like we were just, oh my gosh, you guys, that was I remember telling him, like ranting to him, like basically like, this girl just tried to call me gay, da, da, da. And like he was like, but you're not gay, like you're my girlfriend, like stuff like that. Like it was just so funny. But yeah, that kind of triggered a lot of events after to make Extra didn't really like me after that. She didn't like me after that. But like once we got to middle school and stuff like that, like nobody really cared no more. That was elementary school drama, you know. Nobody cares anymore. But no, I am so lame and weird. Like I'm really corny, but y'all love it because y'all love me. But yeah, she didn't mess with me no more after that. Basically I finessed her best friend and the rest is history. So, you know, the rest is history. And, you know, that was a good story. I feel like that was a good story. If you thought it was a good story, you know what you should do? You should click that subscribe button first and foremost. You know, you should give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and click that bell. Turn on post notifications and I'll probably see you on my next video. We outie.